We are here in the Winter Wonderland and
it's in Hyde Park, London, and in this episode of our GaPa Clip we want to explore British Christmas traditions.
we are wandering through the endless alleys. We have never experienced such crazy Christmas commerce anywhere. Traditional German Christmas markets are very different. Even Germany has something to offer. And what do Brits think of when they think of Bavaria? Of course, Oktoberfest. Signs show some stuff is directly imported from Oktoberfest. Totally surreal. A pre-Christmas Oktoberfest. Is that everything the Germans have to offer? It's good that the British also have their traditions. For example, in church.
Now this thimble is full of vitamin C, but it's also full of meaning.
Gabi has previously lived in England for 10 years. She will explain to you a few more Christmas traditions.
During the Advent season and especially on Christmas Eve, British people serve mince pies. They are a buttery baked item that is very hard to describe with a very fruity filling. This is a Christmas cracker. You will find it on the set Christmas table next to each place. Two people will hold on to it, pull it apart, and the person who ends up with the longer part will have to wear the crown that comes out of the cracker. After the crackers have been opened, one can start with tucking into the Christmas dinner. That is usually roast turkey, roast potatoes, various traditional vegetables, stuffing and cranberry sauce. So this is the traditional Christmas pudding. It's not really a sweet pudding, but it's steamed or cooked. It contains a lot of dried fruits as well as raisins and nuts, and it is steeped in alcohol or brandy. The Christmas pudding is heated up, doused in more brandy on the outside and set alight, and then traditionally served with brandy butter or cream.
These were a few traditions about how people in England celebrate Christmas.
And by the way, we will be in Germany for Christmas, so sorry, we will not get to see any of you.
My colleague Miltan is hosting the program Sounds of Hope. It's about people struggling with drug addiction in Iran.
In Iran, they estimating about 4 million young people, they are in addiction. So how about their family? Their family, I think, if let's say every single girl or boy, let's say in average they have 5 for a family, like mother, father, parents, and sister and brother. So this number will increase to 20 million. So you can imagine one person can actually affect to his or her family as addicted, so suffering with that. So for that reason, Iran is the region that has got lots of addiction people. Reason for that, I think it is because sadness, bitterness, the war between Iran and Iraq, and many other things, and especially, of course, traditions. Because if we go to old stories of Iran, we see that the people, they were actually using addiction. But at the moment, so young people in Iran, they don't have hope. But let me tell you how they can come out from that one. There's an organization called NA and AA for alcoholic and NA for the narcotic. They are doing well, and the good the good news is they coming through those organization eventually to our Lord Jesus Christ. I myself, when I was addicted, it was a long time ago, and there was no such organization. And I was 17 when I actually started from 15, but heavy drugs from 17 of my age for 10 years till 27, and I used to inject the heroin to my veins. Why I actually went in, it was because of my parents' broken marriage, and I was very, very sensitive young man. So, but everybody has got something, some reason for that. Maybe it wasn't really a good reason to be addicted, and I was playing drums as well. So anyway, so all these things pushed me to be addicted. So, but after 10 years, from 17 of age till 27 of age, so that's 10 years, period of 10 years of my precious young period of time and years, it just vanished, it's just gone, and I don't have good remember, but very, very, very bad memories from that. So sleeping on the street, on the walk side, and kicking from the Revolutionary Guard, and every time in this prison, in that prison, this situation, that situation. Anyway, so Lord Jesus Christ, with the simple message of my brother, and he was actually in Sunday school. He came to me. It is a long story anyway, but he came to me. He said that, Milton, Lord Jesus Christ can save you and heal you. And he brought this verse from Psalm 103, verse 1 and 2. So today, my message for young people is, if you want to come out from the situation that you are, doesn't matter addicted or any other problem, there is hope. Let today Jesus Christ come to your heart and take control of your mind. Then he will change the way that you are, walking through this life. As he changed me, so I encourage you, submit yourself today in the name of Lord Jesus Christ and get a best Christmas in your life. Thank you for hearing me.
As always, some prayer points at the end of the clip.
Thank you so much for your prayers.
We wish you
a Merry Christmas und frohe Weihnachten.